The Forgotten Sanctum. Part 26. The survivor stood before the altar, the crown gleaming with an unnatural fire. The sanctum around him pulsed like a living heart, every breath echoing through the stone halls, as though the very walls waited for his decision. The battle was over, but victory brought no peace, only the crushing weight of choice. Whispers returned, softer now, like serpents coiling at the edge of his mind. They promised glory, whispered of dominion, swore the power to rebuild the world not as it was, but as it should be. With the crown upon his brow, he could command shadows and bend the wills of men, write destiny in ink of flame and blood. For the first time, the survivor saw himself not as prey, not as victim, but as master. The hunger in his chest tightened. Was this not the justice he had been denied all his life? Yet beneath that siren call, another voice stirred. It was fainter, fragile, but familiar, the echoes of those who had fallen along the way. Faces of the lost flashed before his eyes, allies who had fought and died, those who had resisted temptation and paid with their lives. They did not plead for vengeance, nor cry out for power. They asked only that their deaths mean something, that the sanctum's corruption would end with him. His hand hovered over the crown. Even touching it made his veins burn as though liquid fire flowed beneath his skin. He saw visions. One future where he wore it and became a tyrant cloaked in shadow. Another where he shattered it and returned to obscurity, nameless but free. The air grew heavy. Torches dimmed. The sanctum demanded an answer. With a final breath, the survivor closed his eyes. "I choose." His words were swallowed by silence, but his action was clear. He brought the crown down against the altar with a cry, shattering it into shards of fire and ash. The sanctum screamed. Shadows recoiled, walls trembled, and the chamber split with a sound like worlds breaking. The darkness clawed at him, furious at being denied, but with the crown destroyed, its power crumbled. For the first time, the sanctum grew quiet, and in that silence he stood alone, not as master, nor as God, but as a man who had faced temptation and turned it away.